I know the spring and the summer have been difficult for everybody, but from a baseball standpoint, how much did this layoff help you health wise after that surgery?
It helped me tremendously. I thought that I was in a really good place, ready to come back, kind of towards the end when everything was shut down. But being home and kind of having this second off season to do what I normally do during the off season put me in a really good place. I feel like as far as my body and just being ready to come out here and compete and just feeling 100%. I thought the ankle was good then, but I'm even more confident now in it. Just being able to go through all of that stuff that it's ready to go.
Rich Dubroff.
You're muted.
Sorry, I'm new to Zoom.
You're good.
DJ, the Orioles don't have a lot. The Orioles don't have a lot of outfielders in camp here. How much of an opportunity does that present for you?
It's a huge opportunity. It's an opportunity for everyone out there. Just the situation of our team rebuilding and just for everyone to get opportunity to play. I think it's huge. But for me, I don't really look at depth chart or anything. I just got to go out there, be myself, and play my game, and everything else will take care of itself.
John Mioli.
How's it going, DJ? Just based on, what you're talking about, trying to be yourself, I mean, what do you think that could be? I know Brandon saw some of what you could do last year. You had the ankle stuff that you were dealing with. I mean, what's the best version of you that you could put forth this year?
The best version of me is the guy that earned his way to the big leagues last year. As opposed to the year before, it was kind of just a September call-up type of thing. But last year I showed that I no longer needed to be in AAA. My numbers proved that. And I was off to a pretty hot start when I got called up, and just kind of the injuries back to back. I was just never able to become myself and get my timing and routine stuff type down just because had to go in the training room so much. I think that me and just being able to focus on baseball, getting back into my routine, and just being DJ, the guy I was in that month of May before I got called up, that's who I know I can be.
Sean Stepner, go ahead.
Hey, DJ, Brandon Hyde said, everybody's itching to play some sort of game tomorrow. How much are you itching and your teammates? And I don't know how much you're going to play, but just to kind of put some kind of game on the field here after so many months.
Yeah, for me, it's really exciting. I was kind of that little kid on the sideline, just not allowed to play during the first spring training and could only watch. So for me to get back out there and get in a competitive atmosphere, obviously it's against our teammates, but we're trying to get each other better. We're all going to treat it as a competitive atmosphere to get ready for game one and the rest of the season. So I'm really excited about it. Looking forward to the opportunity to compete.
Mel, go ahead.
DJ, you talked about focus. Is it hard to focus, a little hard to focus on baseball, given all the restrictions and the health issues and the safety issues going on?
It actually isn't. I think our medical staff has been unbelievable with all of this. Everyone didn't know what to expect coming in and kind of just filling it out the first few days, but they've literally been on top of everything. Everyone has 1,000 questions and they've been on top of it. If they can't get the answer right away, they'll find someone who does have the answer. They've made it really, really easy for us to go about our new normal. And so we can just concentrate on baseball, obviously being safe. And so we're all able to just do our normal thing, but staying safe and focusing on baseball. They made it really, really easy for us.
What was your biggest question?
It's just what it's going to look like. I've never experienced anything like this. And I mean, obviously it's big league baseball and we got to make different adjustments, but I didn't really have any questions. It was just what it's going to look like, kind of what can we do to get into a routine so we are able to just focus on baseball, and they've made that really easy for us.
Dave Ginsburg.
Hey, when you look around the league and see people are pulling out and there's a lot of positive tests, is there any concern on your part that this season will happen? And is there any concern about, I guess, the Orioles are being safe, but do you have any fear at all of contracting it?
Obviously, yes, there is fear. I mean, it's something that you don't know. The next person besides you could have it at the time, but like I said, our medical staff and our team is doing an incredible job of taking the extra measures and safety precautions of just being safe. So we do everything in our power to avoid it because we want to get this season in. Obviously, there always is a chance that the season doesn't happen. Just like when we were in spring training the first time, we were all good, ready to go. Just one day out of nowhere, everything shut down. So we know that is a possibility, but I know our team, I can speak for our team, that we are taking every safety measure that we can to get the season in.
Just a reminder, if you have a question, please put your name in the chat. Jeff Arnold, go ahead.
What's going on, DJ? Thanks so much for doing this, man. I wanted to ask you, not a whole lot of outfielders there. Has Trey reached out to any of you guys just to offer support and to just check in on how things are going?
Yeah, we've had our Zoom calls with Trey. Obviously, he is in a fight for something way bigger than baseball right now. So we aren't really bothering him. He gets on the Zoom calls when he can, obviously in between his treatments and stuff. He hasn't been able to come around the field yet, but I think with due time, he'll reach out more and more, but we don't want his mind on what we're doing, really. We want him to kick this thing's butt, and so we can see him out there next year.